everybody, and welcome to episode 83 of my Gateway Experience. Thank you so much for tuning in. The purpose of these videos is to document my journey through the Monroe Institute's Gateway Experience. I call the Gateway Experience a scientific, repeatable process of self-discovery, self-exploration, and ultimately self-mastery. It consists of 6 waves with 6 tapes in each wave. We are currently on the 2nd wave, and we are on the 4th tape of that wave. And today was the 10th day doing this. So if you haven't seen any of my other videos, go ahead and check those out. That way you can get caught up to speed with where we started and where we are now. So let's get straight into it. Today it is November 15th, 2022. It is 6:42 a.m. It is a Tuesday. Woke up this morning at 5 a.m. as usual. And I say usual, but that's really only been the past 15 days that I've been making it a habit. And it's not perfect. Sometimes I don't do it, but I'm doing my best, And I think today will be the 3rd or 4th day in a row, something like that. And so I just want to keep going. But yeah, when I woke up this morning, I did my morning routine, and then I did the 10th day of the color breathing tape. And that is what it's called. I don't think I mentioned that earlier today. It is called color breathing. And I'm going to talk to you guys about what that is about and about how excited I am. And I'm going to recap everything from the beginning. It's just going to be a summary. So if you want to get the details, go back and watch the videos. You can see here, I've got the Peppa Pig desk. That's my son's little desk right there. He loves Peppa Pig. So I think most kids do. But anyway. So, from the very, very beginning, what is the Gateway Experience? If this is your first time watching one of these videos and you haven't seen any of the other ones, you might be wondering, what is the Gateway Experience? What does that even mean? Or what does that even mean? What is that all about? What does Gateway mean? Why would it be an experience? All these questions or types of questions might be in your mind. And I'm going to answer them from the very, very bottom floor to now. So, basically, the Gateway Experience is all about, like I talked about, self-discovery. So what do I mean by that? It's about discovering the affirmation, and it starts out by saying, hey, we are more than our physical bodies. And because we are more than mere physical matter, we can influence, and really affect everything in the physical and the non-physical realms. Therefore, we deeply desire to expand, to experience, to know, to understand, to control, to use such greater energies and energy systems as may be beneficial to us and to those who follow us, who are near and close to us. Also, we deeply desire to help cooperation, understanding of those individuals, help cooperation, assistance, and understanding of those individuals whose wisdom, development, and experience is equal or greater than our own. I haven't said that out loud in a little bit, so maybe I messed up a few words, but that's the gist of it, okay? And I found myself in a situation where I had lost hope, and I didn't really know. I thought I was only my physical body, or I had an inkling, I had an idea of being more than my physical body, okay? Like we all do, we all have that spark within us. But it had mostly dimmed, okay? I had an idea, but I wasn't really fully aware. I didn't know that I knew it, okay? And And so how do you get out of that mindset of like, hey, I am only my physical body? And what are the detriments of that mindset? Okay. Well, the detriments of that mindset are you only perceive the physical world. Therefore, you only see the effect that comes from the cause, okay? The invisible world creates the physical world. So if you're only seeing the effects, you're playing on the field of effects, and you are behind the eight ball. You're not watching where the cue is going. You're only looking at the cue. You're not predicting where the car is going to be. You're just crossing the street and getting hit by the car, okay? That's basically what's going on in that mindset. You're only reacting. You're not being proactive. You're only being reactive. Therefore, you are no longer a creator. You are only a product and mostly a consumer. Okay? And so, those are the detriments. What are the benefits? Okay, what could be the benefits of that? The benefits are that you can fight. Okay? People in the UFC, they associate themselves with the physicality more, and even then they lose fights if they only associate themselves with the physicality, because they will be outplayed by somebody that knows the truth. And the truth is that we are more than our physical bodies. And how do we get out of that? Okay, we get out of that by first paying attention to our thoughts. Okay, and what happens is when you are in that modality or that ideology of only my physical body, and you believe every thought that comes through your head. So every thought that passes your head is truth. And, okay, think about that. Think about how bad that could be. Okay, think about anytime you're tempted to do something, you just react and you do it. Okay, and then all of a sudden you're only a program. You're not even programming anything. You're only a program. Okay, you think about eating ice cream, so you go and eat some ice cream. You think about you're an animal at that point. Really, that's what you are. And so what first we have to do is pay attention to our thoughts. Okay, and then we can start to go through the gate and walk through it and go that way, so that we can rise above. And first we use our energy conversion box. Okay, we put all of our thoughts or anxieties in an energy conversion box. Now we are outside of the box and we're looking at it. Okay, and then once we become aware that that is the case, that we are more of the watcher, the observer, and that is our true identity. We're not the hardware, we're not the software, we are so much more. Okay? And once you become aware of this, then you can go into tuning that that essence of who we are. Okay, tuning into that. Okay, so now it's like changing the channel on a TV. Okay, you're changing it from all this programming, and you're going through the static, and then you're finally reaching the channel that is the truth. Okay, and so you're tuning to that channel of truth. And then from that, you can start to see what this world is really about. And it's all about energy. Okay, so now you go from the tuning to building your own energy. And you start to harness your energy. It's like when when I watched Dragon Ball Z, when I was like a little kid. I was like 5, maybe 6, maybe 7 years old. Okay, like very, very young. And I remember being mesmerized by Gohan, which is Goku's son, teaching Videl how to fly. And we saw how he would talk about the energy, okay, and hey, you have to just, first you have to put your hands together like this, and then you have to just you have to just get your ki or your chi or your energy and you just watch it and watch it all just come together and then form a ball. And then from that, you can start to throw little key blasts, and then you have to just see yourself flying, and then all of a sudden you take off the ground and you just fly. Okay. As a little kid, I literally tried that. I was like, okay, I'm gonna believe it. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see if nothing happened. I was like, man, this is not even real. I was like, this is not even. It doesn't even work. Okay. But I still had hope. I still had that dream, and this is literally how to do it in our realm. Okay. Not the animated realm. Our realm is by tuning to the truth, tuning to that frequency, tuning to that energy, and now building your own energy and building that resonant energy balloon, okay? And now once you see your energy going out of your crown chakra and back into your feet, you are in your little balloon there, then you can go into focus 10, okay? And focus 10 is when you allow your physical body to just go to sleep, all right? And once it goes to sleep, you're now the watcher. You're fully there, awake, and you can see all your relationships. You can see all your memories. You can see what your dreams are, and you can see everything. And you can see, okay, where am I at right now? And how do I relate to where I want to go? How do I relate to where I came from? How do I change maybe you need to change your behavior now. What do I do here? Now you're really in control. You got the steering wheel of the spaceship. And now you can really fly wherever you want to go. All right, so that's the next step. And then from there, once you're flying, once you're up above, okay, now, and I'm basically talking about all the videos right here. I'm talking about the energy conversion box, the resonant tuning, the resonant energy balloon, then into focus 10. And now once you're above the clouds and you're flying, that is called focus 12. All right, and now once you're in focus 12, you're flying, and it's like, okay, anything that you think about, you're going to go there, so you got to be like, maybe selective about your thoughts. So where is it that you really want to go? Choose your thoughts wisely, because your thoughts will turn into feelings and turn into actions, and when all those realign, you're in unity consciousness, and you are really in control of your life. Okay? So now, how do we really control our life when our emotions come in here and there, and they influence us maybe positively, maybe negatively? Okay? Well, now we've got color breathing, right? That's the tape that we're on, is color breathing. And that one is really all about utilizing the color and the spectrum of light, which we are all light. We can use the different frequencies of light and focus on a specific frequency of light in order to direct our spaceship wherever we want it to go. Okay? So what are the three main frequencies? Okay, we've got the green. We want to be in a point of balance. Okay? We want to be in that point of serenity, clean of any kind of overwhelming emotion that might direct and just change the course of our spaceship. Unwillingly, forcefully. We want to be able to hold firmly the steering wheel. So that is what the color green is all about. It's all about balance. It's right in the middle of the rainbow. Okay, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet. Okay, you've got the orange and yellow are similar. It's like red and yellow put together. You got orange, so you can kind of take that one off. And then you've got the red and yellow. And then you've got green, and then you got blue, and then you got violet. So green is right in the middle, basically. And you want to be right there because then you're on Earth. You're grounded, okay? When you look outside, you see all the green grass, the trees. That's the color of life. And we are alive here on Earth. So, but then what happens if you really want to go beyond and one way or the other in the spectrum? Then all you have to do is think of the colors. Okay, red would bring you back to the physical, if that's something that you need to do. And physicality, you have full control and full freedom and free will to do that. Or you go up to the purple, and then you're in healing mode, and you are in the, for lack of a better word, just in the moment here, angelic realm, okay, where there's healing, there's higher frequencies. If you go above that, we can't even see it with our human eyes. It's the ultraviolet. Same thing if you go below the red, so please try not to do that. If you stay in the red too long, you're going to go into below the red, and you're just going to go into infrared, and that's going to be such low frequency. You're going to see the physical things that I'm talking about, and all those detriments, how we started this conversation. You're going to get outplayed, okay? If you're like, oh, I'm going to be a fighter, I'm going to do this and that and the other, and then there's always somebody, the fighters are in the cage, okay? They're being played by the promoters, all right? So think about that. You don't want to be a fighter. You want to be, if anything, you want to be a promoter. And then more than the promoter, you want to be in the green. And then you want to just do what you do and go wherever you want to go. Okay? So that is the basic breakdown and catching you guys up from the beginning to where we are now in this tape. Very brief summary. So this is a valuable video if you don't want to watch everything else, which you don't have to at all. Obviously, you already knew that. But this is a valuable video because of that, because it puts everything together in 15 minutes, almost 16 minutes here. And so that's what I've got. That's what I learned from this gateway experience, and we're still going. The next one is going to be the energy bar tool. So that's going to be focusing our energy into a physical bar-like object in order to cast spells, like a wizard. I'm just kidding. I don't know yet. I don't know. I haven't done it, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. But I will be making videos every day, and I'll be doing that tape for 10 days and telling you guys all about it. So if you want to communicate with me, let me know in the comments down below. And until next time, I will see you guys soon. Peace.